So we need to start the morning with some coffee because yesterday was kind of a disaster towards the end of the day, and I'll get into that story later. So we're gonna start off by making some coffee. Also, my hair, it's red, guys. It hasn't been this color in a while, and it wasn't the last time I filmed, but anyway, time to make some coffee.
Whatever you get, can you do some more now? Swear you got me falling for your estimate. Whatever you get, can you take some more now? Swear you got me craving you night and day.
I have my espresso in my Alfred mug because I'm going to use the Alfred syrup. And if I'm being honest, right now I really want to be in LA. So this is like the closest thing to put me in LA in the morning. And that's how we're going to start the morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful week. I am so tired and I'm cutting up stuff because I'm gonna make an omelet. But I'm so tired. Last week was our spring break, and I'm still kind of in that spring break like sleep mode where I'm just like, okay, I could go to bed late. No, I can't. This is how I end up all tired and drinking coffee for the first 3 days of the week. Let me tell you a little story of what happened yesterday at work. So, twice a year, we all get observed. All the psychs get observed because it's just kind of part of the thing, making sure that you're doing what you're doing. Like the leads are going to look at the school psychs, usually during a meeting, and just see how you're doing, make sure you're doing everything fine and all of that, right? So I was having my second observation of the year, and it already started off like not good, okay? So we're gonna go have a meeting, and it's supposed to be, our meetings are like almost always virtual, but then I find out like last minute that it's not going to be, but then it is kind of, because some of the people were virtual, but most of us were in person. I guess the parent had requested to be in person, but we didn't find out till like a couple hours before. So I tell my mentor, and she's like, okay, that's fine. So anyway, then we go into the meeting, but it's supposed to start, and it's like starting late. So, and my mentor isn't there in person, so she can't see that it's late. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like bad sign number two. We're not even starting on time. It was like 7 minutes late by the time we got everyone that was online to come in. So, to make a long story short, essentially, to try to make this make sense, so the IQ and achievement scores were both low, but they weren't discrepant. So there wasn't like one that was really high and then one that was really low. They were both low, indicating possibility of slow learner and not specific learning disability. So then I looked at intellectual disability, where you need those low scores for the IQ and achievement, but you also need the adaptive to be at least 2 standard deviations below the mean, so 70, right? And I gave two to two different teachers, and then the social worker gave one to the parent. And so my one was low, right? One of them was 70, but the other one was like in the 80s. And I guess at first, originally, we thought that the parent one was going to be low. And then the scores got like messed up, found out the real score, but at the meeting. And I was like, wait, like, I don't think the kid's going to qualify. Maybe we could do OHI if there's any attention problems. There wasn't any. And then I get the actual scores from the parent one, and then my mentor's like, wait, the score's low enough. And I'm like, but I don't want to use one that's low and the other two that are high. But like I said, then I just got the parent one. It's like, wait, actually, this one's lower than we thought it would be. And I'm like, this looks so bad. I was like, this meeting is not going well. Seems like everything is all over the place. So anyway, then since my mentor said that, she was just supposed to be observing me, and the rest of the team was like, wait, can you like put in your input also and like help us out? Which is not what she was there to do. So she did, but I was like, that meeting was not how I thought it was supposed to go. So now I'm kind of scared for my review. I mean, I guess it was not really in my control, but it could have went a whole lot better than it did. I'll tell you that. You gotta go with the flow. You can't change like what happened. It is what it is. I will keep you guys updated on how my review goes based on that. I'm gonna make some breakfast and then I'll get back to you guys. My omelet is coming together, and you know what I'm gonna have with it? Some tangerine juice that I definitely need to shake.
Whatever you did, can you do some more now? Swear you got me falling for your ass lately. Whatever you get, can you take some more now? Swear you got me craving you night and day.
Lunch in the car. I love taking my lunch break in the car. It's just nice sometimes to just get out of the building for like 30 minutes, clear your head, and then go back in to finish the rest of the day. So if you can, eat your lunch in your car, or if it's nice and there's like a park or something nearby, maybe like eat on the bench. But you know what I have to do when I get back? I need to put more of the Whisk IQ sheets in my bag. So little tip for you guys. Well, first of all, I keep all my extra forms and everything in my garage because there's room and there's so many boxes that I'm like, I could put it in the school, but I have 2 schools, so some days I get consent randomly and you never know when you're gonna have it. I like to put the folders together, so I'll take a whole bunch and put them in the actual bag that I have, that I carry all of the testing materials in, but I keep the extra ones in my garage and then I refill it every so often. And I keep my testing kits back here because, like I said, I just never really know which school I'm gonna be at. I mean, obviously I have my set days where I'm at the elementary and I'm at the middle school, but there have been times where it's crunch time with the testing and I need to go to the one school that I'm not normally at on that day to test. So it's just easier for me to keep my actual testing bags with all the materials in it in the car, keep the extra kits in my house in case I need to refill, and yeah, then it's kind of portable, and wherever I need to be, whenever I need to be there, I'll have what I need. So anyway, I'm probably gonna refill that when I get home and also go for a walk because I wanted to go yesterday, didn't get the chance to, and I'll probably just go to bed. It is way too warm today though. It is 84 degrees. So I sometimes just work out in my work clothes because I just am too lazy to change, but this will be way too hot to work in, so I'll probably change. Random thought. Is anyone going to the NASP conference next year? It's supposed to be in New Orleans, and I'm most likely gonna go because I have to get my credits, or else, because every 3 years, you know, you have to make sure you have everything, and it'll be my 3rd year next year, so I'm just gonna go knock out the rest of the credits that I need by going to the national conference. But I'm wondering, is anyone else going to the NASP conference? And if you are you gonna stay for the whole time or just come for a couple of days? I know it's not till next year, till 2024, but you know, I feel like they start planning that stuff early, and they have like the early admission tickets or whatever that you can get for like a slightly lower price. So I don't know. I'm most likely gonna go though, so let me know if you're going to.
Whatever you did, can you do some more now? Swear you got me falling for your ass on it. Whatever you gave, can I take some more now? Swear you got me craving all night and day.
Alright everyone, it is now time for bed, but I just wanted to close out the vlog and also update you guys on that whole situation that happened this morning. So my supervisor messaged me, like emailed me and everyone else that she had to do the observation for, and said that we're all doing a wonderful job like this year, and wanted to schedule us for next Friday to go through each of our individual observations, and we got to like pick a time. So I was like, okay, I felt so relieved because that means that everything was fine and I was freaking out for no reason, which I kind of had a feeling that I was, but because I feel like if it was serious or something that she's like, I need to talk to you about this, she'd be like, we need to meet like tomorrow, and would have sent me a separate message from all of the other psychs that she also observes and has to meet with. So I'm glad that it was all okay, but I want to say that if you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you just for watching my video, but if you made it to the end, like, I extra appreciate you. Now, I appreciate you all, and I thank you for watching. If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations for other videos that I should do in the future, just leave that down below. If you have any questions for me, you can message me or also leave that down below. And again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Mwah.